Hi everyone, got Multiview 2 for you here. I'm on the template. I'm going to click over to Model, start with my object layer, and then what I'm going to do is start my line at 0, tab 0, hit enter. I'm drawing it from the origin, and I'm going to start with my front view, which is over here. So 3 enter, and then go up 1, come in 1. I'm going to draw my 45-degree line. In this part, it doesn't say how long our angle is. So I'm just going to go like 3 tab 45. I just want a long line like that. It's mirrored, so I'm going to grab my 3 lines, click mirror, and then I'm going to click my midpoint, and then move it up, and click a second point above to draw my mirror line. I'm going to say no to erase my source objects. Now what I can do is offset this bottom line right here up 1.75 inches. Click my line, go up, and then where it hits this 45-degree angle, that's where they intersect. So I just TR, enter, enter for trim. I can get rid of those. I've got my front view. Right side view is next. So this one, I'm going to go over 1 inch. Might have to make that larger, but we'll try it. Up 1.75, 4.75, back to there. I've got this surface and this surface meet. And so I've got to draw a line here, and it's going to be visible from this corner all the way across. And so this surface in here is actually that surface. So it's at an incline, but I can't tell because I'm looking at a projected view of it. That's why that looks weird. So from here, I'm going to go up from the midpoint up an inch, because if I go from here up an inch, that doesn't give me 1 inch of space. And if I go from here, it's kind of weird. So I like to go on stuff like this where I can't get this top corner. I can go up 1 inch. You can also go find that point and then go up 1 inch. That also gets you the same point. So we're up 1 inch. Part is 3, so I'm going to go 1.5 to the left. 4, 3, 4, 3. I'm going to project up my top 2 lines. So I've got that top surface that I need to draw. So right here, I've got to draw that surface here. And then I've got these edges here. So where these 2 planes meet, I have 2 hidden lines. That's the next step, is hidden layer, and then drawing those 2 hidden lines. There to there, there to there. Delete that. And that's it. So back to layout 1. It's not going to fit 1 to 1, so I've got to go 1 to 2. I'm going to center that. Make sure you adjust your scale. Also, when I go 1 to 2, I typically do the LT scale and type in 0.5 to get my 0.5 line type scale. Text layer. All my dimensions are going to go on the text layer. I'll start with this 45. See how I'm kind of cramped for size and room here for my dimensions? What I can do is select each view, click move, click on my view, move it the direction I want it to go, type in 1, hit enter. That moves it 1 inch that direction. So I select my view, click move. I like to click on a corner. It doesn't matter where you click, but if I click on this corner, then I can move it over, and it's easier for me to see that I'm essentially drawing a line that's 1 inch. So type in 1, hit enter. It moves it over another inch. So now I've got 2 inches of spacing, which is still okay for this part. Back to linear. Add that dimension. This, I'll actually switch this. I like this better over here. I'll say linear, 1 inch here to here. And then angular, I'll add that over here. Don't really have room to add that 1 inch there. So I could go with these two. I could do this, or have the 1.75 and the 1. I could do that. I can also put this over here like that. I kind of like having them like that. That looks a little bit better. I've got that 1 inch. Don't do this. Don't dimension to the hidden line. So don't do that. It's much better if you add it right here and then cross them, or add it here, here. And I can maybe pull this out a little bit. Move that a little bit closer. You could do that too. It would also be acceptable to go down here like that. The key is you don't want a dimension to a hidden line. The last dimension, or last two, add my length. I can also add this 3 right here. And I think that's it. So same thing as before. Fill out the title block, save the file as multiview2_your name, and submit to Moodle.